Now for test 2, we have the short problems. The first one is the equation of the market demand and supply for chicken are as follows. We need to compute for the equilibrium price and quantity. So to do that, you have to, syempre, if it's equilibrium, we're assuming that demand is equal to supply. And demand is 150 minus 6Q, while supply is 105 plus 3Q. So just transpose, this is negative 6Q minus 3Q is equal to 105 minus transpose 150, negative 150. So this is negative 9Q divided by, is equal to negative 45 divided by negative 9 divided by negative 9. Quantity is 5. So this is our equilibrium quantity. That's going to be our answer here. And then to compute for the equilibrium price, we just need to apply that number to any of the equations. You can use 150 minus 6 times 5 or 105 plus 3 times 5. So either way, you're going to be arriving at the same answer. So 150 is equal to 150 minus 6 times 5, that is 150 minus 30, or the answer is 120. That is your equilibrium price, which is going to be your answer in this area. Now, for letter B, it says there, say the government dictates a price floor of 125 for a wholesale in order to protect the farmers. How much is the total value of the surplus? So let's just try that one. The price is already given. Let's say it's 150 minus 6. The price is how much is it? 125. Let's go for demand first. So for demand, okay, it's P is equal to 150 minus 6Q. So that is, and the price is given, it's 125. It's equal to 150 minus 6Q. So in order to get Q, we're gonna be doing this. You may transpose negative 6Q, that's going to become positive 6Q is equal to 150 minus 125. So 6Q is equal to 25 divided by 6 in both sides. Q is equal to, let me just check that first. The answer is 4.16. or 4.17 because it's 4.1667. And that's for demand. That's the quantity that you're going to be, that's the amount of items that you're going to be able to sell if the price is 125. Now for the supply, what about pila ayhan ang willing ibaligya if ever the price is 125? So for supply, the supply is P is equal 105 plus 3Q. So the price that was mentioned was 125. That's the minimum price plus 3Q. Okay, we can transpose 3Q and then we can transpose 125 ma-negative siya. And this is negative 3Q is equal to negative 20. Divide both sides by negative 3. 20 divided by 3 is equal to 6.67. Okay, so this is QS, this is QD. Certainly there is no equilibrium because the QS is greater than the QD. Mas damo ang ibaligya compared sa baklon at a price of 125. Kay mahal siya. Okay, so nanamian ang seller sina kay mas mahal. Now, if we are to compare, if we are to get the difference, the QS is 6.67 while the QD is 4.167, or let's say 4.17. So that's 6.67 minus 4.17. The answer is 2.5. This is the quantity nga sobra. Okay? But the question is, it's not asking for kung pila ang sobra nga quantity. It's asking for the total value of the surplus. Remember nga ang baligyaanay or ang baklanay is 125. So, kung 2.5 ang sobra, meaning, i-multiply na siya at 125 per kilo, then the amount of the surplus is not 2.5, but it's 312.5. Okay? Now, let's check again kung anong matabo if ever ang price i-change. If the price is changed to 110, mas barato. Earlier, it was more expensive. So, let's again write the demand equation para we will not get confused. This is P is equal to 150 minus 6Q. And then for the supply equation, that is P is equal to 105 plus 3Q. In both sides, the price is 110. 150 minus 6Q. Let's do this first, the demand. Let's transpose 6Q. Positive siya. 150 minus 110. Transpose. Okay, 110. So that 6Q is equal to 40. Divide both sides by 6 to get the value of Q. Now 40 divided by 6 is equal to 6.67. If it's rounded off to 2 decimal places, that is for the quantity demanded. Now this one is 110 is equal to 105 plus 3Q. Again, let's transpose negative 3Q is equal to 105 transpose negative 110. Negative 3Q is equal to negative 5. Okay, divide both sides by negative 3. The QS, because that's for the supply curve. Okay, 5 divided by 3 is equal to 1.67. Now that's the QS. This time, because the price is lower, it's 110, the sellers do not like it, but the buyers love it. So, there is a higher QD than QS. In this case, there is a shortage. Mas damo ang gusto magbakal kaysa sa magbaligya. Now, let's get the difference between the QD and the QS. So, QS first, 1.67 minus 6.67. The answer is 5. Negative 5. There is a shortage of 5. But let's just say it's just 5. We ignore the negative sign because it just means na mas damo ang imo nga QD kaysa sa QS. Now, the value is 110, right? So, 5 times 110 is equal to, oh no, it's at 550. It is 550. So, that's the value of the shortage. Okay? So, that's for number 1.